Hi, Bolt friends. Chris here, back with a day 7 update of my build in public project for lifelegacy.me. Wanted to bring you up to date. I had a comment from a viewer who noticed that there was a big difference between the dashboard from earlier in the week to just a day or two later, and that's true. That's because I'm spending hours and hours and hours every day trying to refine this front end to the point where it's actually ready for me to connect, integrate Supabase. But I wanted to bring you up to date and show you where we are today, the day 7, at the end of day 7. I have continued to refine this sidebar. So I have these primary menu items that actually don't click anywhere. All they do is open the secondary items. The secondary items, when clicked, change the pages. And I'm sorry for I have the motorcycle outside. But I'm going to actually use this page because it's a little easier to see. So I've spent some time with the sidebar, making sure that all the pages are properly connected, that the sidebar menu functionality works exactly right. Now I'm just going to go through some pages here. I think in my last update, I showed you that I added button. And my next step, what I'm going to be working on today, is for a select account type, I need to have different data collection for each of these account types. Right now, it's the same for each account type. Let's see, email service, it's exactly the same, and that just doesn't work. So, one of my jobs today is to create bespoke modal forms for each one of these services. For example, the financial services, which is really banking and investment, credit cards, that sort of thing, needs to be different than the social media. So that's going to be a fair amount of work today. Digital devices is a little bit easier. And this is actually a multi-step modal, as you can see. I can pick a laptop and I fill this out and go through it. I have some some logic in there which requires certain things, which I'm going to change also. What else? So that's digital devices, digital assets in case people have crypto or NFTs or that sort of thing, or exchange accounts. I'm actually going to add that if you have Coinbase or Kraken or something like that. Document management. I have a digital document locker. This area is meant to hold digital documents that are really, really important. What are the legal documents, financial records, personal documents, that sort of thing, so that after you're incapacitated or you die, your authorized contacts, the people that you select here, will be after a verification process, will be able to access. I'm sorry. Here we go. Access these documents just in case. I also thought it's important to have a physical document finder. I don't know about you, but I have a file cabinet and I have desk drawers and things like that, and I have important documents located all over the place. So it's important to be able, I think, to say it's a property deed and to leave information for my authorized contacts exactly how to find and access documents, whether it's in a file cabinet in the second drawer of the file cabinet in a blue file folder named X. I also added the lockboxes and safes. Of course, not everyone who uses this service is going to have a need for all of these different modules. That's why I've created this checklist. Now, there's some steps that are required, but others, these are all optional. And so my users will be able to go through and say, yeah, I have online accounts, like digital devices. Yeah, I don't have any deposit boxes or safes or anything like that. So I don't need to bother with that. I don't have any pets, so I don't need pet care directives, that sort of thing. Um, so there's flexibility built into this. I've been working on this. My trusted advisors, these are people who, after your death or incapacitation, need to be contacted, or your family or friends are going to need to know these folks. Friendship circles. I thought of this. I have like a book club or an alumni events. Club, or just a circle of friends that meets to play pool on Friday nights, whatever it is. I thought it would be good to add those folks in here and give your authorized contacts a way to contact these groups to let them know what's happening. Other important contacts, this is just dummy data in here, of course, right now, but I thought this would be helpful. Legacy and personal stories. I see an issue, by the way. My legacy and personal stories is justified center. I need I need to justify this left. That's the kind of thing we find when we're building with Bolt. Originally, this was justified left, and just all of a sudden now I see this in the center. I don't like that. So my legacy and personal stories. I thought that there might be some people who wanted to be able to tell story or keep uh, essentially an autobiography. They could write a story about themselves, or write chapters or drafts or whatever it is about themselves, or they could even record it, which I thought might be pretty cool, and just keep it here, and also a chronology of, I was born this such and such a date. I graduated from high school on this date, and just keep a chronological list of your life events. And then finally, I have profile information and subscription. This is all dummy data. I haven't made any decisions about um, how I'm going to do that. I have created a couple of other things. For example, an admin page. I can show you here. Once again, dummy data, but the admin page will keep track of my users and give me important stats, et cetera, et cetera. My authorized contacts, I have to, if my user has an estate attorney, they're going to have their own portal and have to confirm that they accept their responsibility and that sort of thing. And then we'll be able to, once you're incapacitated or dead, they will be in charge of following through with your wishes that you outline here. But until they verify that they are accepting the responsibility, and they verify your death or incapacitation, they don't have access to anything. They can't get into anything. Similarly, I have something, the what did I call it? Auth contact. I think it's contact portal. I have it written down so I don't forget. Yeah. And the same thing here. The people you invite to be authorized contacts, meaning the people you designate to be in charge of this data after you're incapacitated or dead, have to agree to the responsibilities and the role and responsibilities that you're giving them. So I've created this. Um, and once they have agreed to this, and there's some other things I'm putting in here as well, some security features to make sure that one person can't access all of your information. It has to be two who both verify legally, verify your incapacitation or death, and they have together a shared password or parts of a password that will actually give them access, and then they can follow your instructions. So that's how this is being built out right now, making progress. Um, what I'm doing what I'm going to be doing tomorrow and over the next few days is actually refining the front end more and more and more. I really truly believe the more detailed and precise I am about the front end, the easier it's going to be for me to integrate the back end and other functionalities. So that's where we are at this moment, the end of day 7. I would like to invite you to leave me comments, and if you have specific questions about this project that I'm building, or the build itself, please leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'm slowly growing this channel. Basically a week ago I had 0 followers. At this moment I have 51. Love to continue to grow that. And I would love to be able to answer your questions and help you, especially if you're a non-dev, how you can get started building your application. This application is really for me. I'm trying to solve a problem that I have, you know, and and I'm going to be as thorough as I possibly can, and hopefully at the end of the day, this will be something that helps other people as well. So, if you have a question, please ask it. If you have a comment, please leave it, like and subscribe, and I'll be back again tomorrow with an update on my progress. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.